Good morning. Your Excellency, the Minister of Education, the Director of the Ministry of Education, directors of partner organisations and representatives of the education sector. Today is another crucial milestone in the educational reform in Lebanon, a national strategy for citizenship and coexistence education. This is a considerable achievement in the challenging reform process, and it is a tribute to the joint efforts of the Ministry of Education, the Centre of Education and Research, and their excellent partnership with ADIAN. It's a tribute to them that we're here today, celebrating both the launch of the new ministerial decree, but also the dissemination of the guidebook for community service to all high schools in Lebanon. And I'm very proud of the British Embassy's long-term support for this work. Education is and will always be at the heart of peaceful coexistence. This is how we see the future for all children in Lebanon. Textbooks in their hands, opportunities rather than anger or hatred or misunderstanding. With the UK's commitment of £120 million to education over the next 4 years, we want to work with you to plant the seeds of hope and enlightenment. Education is one of our most powerful tools for preventing conflict and for empowering youth to act as a positive driver for social change in our communities. This new curriculum will ensure that they learn the values, the attitudes, the behaviours which will enable them to live together with respect for diversity and pluralism, so that we can build stable, cohesive societies in which our youth can thrive. And the fact is, if this is not successful in Lebanon, then what hope is there for the wider region? It must succeed here. I'm very pleased to see the particular focus on community service. I know from my own experience of the UK National Citizens Service that these types of projects equip our youth with the skills and tools they need to make a real difference. Not only does it allow them to realise their own potential, but it teaches them the meaning of social responsibility by encouraging them to serve their communities. We know that Lebanon faces a range of challenges to delivering good education in very difficult circumstances. Finance alone cannot solve all these problems, although it is, of course, crucially important. But luckily for Lebanon, despite the challenging politics, the government is able to deliver the supporting all school-aged children through their education. And I don't think we should minimise the success that is already being achieved. And we will stand shoulder to shoulder with the government of Lebanon in going further. As world leaders come together in the UN, the United Nations General Assembly in New York in the coming days, education will be at the very centre of those discussions. And as they seek to establish sustainable solutions to ensure that every child across the world has access to a quality education, Lebanon will be at the very heart of this critical debate and will have a lot to teach and to show to others who are facing similar challenges. So I'd like to thank you very much for inviting me today and to congratulate all those involved in this project for the achievement of getting this far, and to wish you well in going even further. Thank you very much indeed.